Hey, dear Lou's Journal. It's Saturday, April 16th there. Yesterday I was watching some of those old Looney Tune cartoons there. Like Bugs Bunny and all that. First base Bugs Bunny, second base Bugs Bunny. That's a good one. Anyway, so my son, he comes in and he wants to know what I'm doing there. And I start to explain to him, old cartoons and about Saturday mornings, waking up early and getting the cereals and all that. He just didn't understand it at all. It was like I was talking to him about taking a covered wagon across the United States there to get to California so we can find some gold in the hills. It was a pretty strange and surreal moment. I mean, time marches on, and a lot of the things I knew are gone forever there. And he's hearing about them like someone who's never witnessed them, and that's completely different than experiencing them there, Journal. Yeah, I mean, hearing about an experience and experiencing an experience, they're not the same. I don't know what to do with this information, but it's I'm gonna go think about it, I guess. I'll see you tomorrow. Hey there, everybody. It's LouCast for April 16th, 2022. Here we go. I just wanted to tell you about the new meal I invented. Here's what happened. The other day I couldn't sleep, right? It was like, I don't know, 4:30 in the morning, 5 maybe. Yeah. Anyway, it was like really early. Sun wasn't up and nothing. I couldn't sleep, so I figured, I bet maybe Stu too can't sleep, So I walk over to his house, check his backyard out. He's got the fire going, and Stu's there because he couldn't sleep either. It's like, 4:45 now. We're crushing some beers. We start to get hungry. We throw a couple of cans of beans in the fire for a couple minutes. We open them out, we're passing them around, taking turns eating out of them and everything. And, we ate it there. It was too early for breakfast. Lunch wasn't even a thought in our minds there. The last meal we ate before this was dinner time. So, I don't know, is this din fast or brekker? I don't know. I don't know what we did, but it's a new meal. It takes place between way after dinner and way before breakfast. And you got to eat it outside with a can of beans. You heat it in a fire, and you can drink some beers while you're doing it with your buddies. All right. So get some din fast. It's the wave of the future there. All right, Lou out. See ya. Hey there, Journal. Happy Easter to you. Not that you have any reason to celebrate being a book of paper and all, but anyway, happy Easter to you nonetheless. There. I'm not that excited to, Easter's just it's kind of a pain in the ass, like all the other holidays. I'm starting to not really understand these traditions that I'm blindly taking part in my whole life. Like, I don't get the point. It doesn't affect me at all the way it should. So, yeah, I guess I'll go look for some Easter eggs and eat some ham or something. I don't know. It's tradition and nostalgia, they seem like kind of the same thing, easy to misuse and easy to just keep doing without thinking too much about. But yeah, well, time to go do the egg hunt there. Have a good day. Hey everybody, LouCast for April 17th, 2022, and I guess it's Easter, huh? Hooray. Yep. Get your shitty tasting chocolate bunnies there, giving your kids diabetes, with that plastic straw at the bottom of the basket they could just choke on anytime they want. We're getting all dressed up and going over to somebody's house we don't like and pretending we like them and eating their ham. Is that what we're doing? Yep. That's what we're doing, people. Let's hide some eggs. Okay, because the Son of God is risen from the grave, and he wants us to find them eggs. Yeah, I know a lot of jokes get made about this, but come on, people. It's just like I start thinking too hard about holiday traditions and what they're supposed to mean and everything, and you're seriously having me find eggs. They were in the fridge. I knew where they were. Now I gotta hide them and find them again. What's the significance here? All right. Ah, God. All right, my in-laws are coming over today. All right, Lou's not in the mood for a podcast. All right, people, just hold it together. Just hold it together through Easter. We're going to make it through, all right? Later. Dear Loose Journal, it's Monday, April 18th, 2022. Yeah, Easter was Easter, you know. There was, like I said, ham and Easter egg hunts and not much else there. You know, turns out little Lou, he ain't that into Easter either. I mean, he likes the candy and all, but he'd rather sit and eat it on his own terms than have to, rummage through the backyard for it and all that. And, I've been spending a lot of time, ever since, we played Fortnite together and he got all hopped up on Mountain Dews and I was slamming some Millie Lights there. I feel like a relationship entered another level. It's almost like my child is an actual human being and not just, some kind of construct for me to mold into a vision of myself. Man, I don't know what this means for the future of parenting, but, I think I'm finally starting to enjoy having a kid, just a little bit. I don't want to jump the gun or everything. He's still a goober and all that, but he's, less of a goober. All right, I gotta go. We're going to take him to the ancient arcade there that I used to go to as a child so he can see the ruins of what once was there. All right, time marches on, Journal. See you around. Hey everybody, it's Monday, April 18th, 2022. Y'all still riding that jelly bean sugar rush, huh? God, my kid's been bouncing off the walls like a freaking Super Bowl, since yesterday morning. Those marshmallows are made of sugar and then they dip them in sugar. What do they make the mines out of? They're just a little black crusty thing, like, it looks like somebody took some wet cigarette ash and just kind of like, bloop, bloop, made some eyeballs on a... Anyway, people... Candy makers are they're madmen, all right? Who knows why they do the things they do? But we're not here to think about that today. I don't know what we're... Did you get she's losing mess today, all right? This Easter really... Oh God. The bonnets, people. It's really the bonnets. Everybody's all of a sudden everybody wants a bonnet. All right, and you know what? Let's just do that. Let's just do a sigh for peace, people. And when we do this sigh, we're going to let out all of our frustrations about how the world doesn't make sense and go on with our lives. All right, ready on 3. 1, 2, 3. God, what am I going to do with you people? All right, I'll see you tomorrow. Hey, dear Loose Journal. It's Tuesday, April 19th. 2022 there, and like I was saying yesterday, I was going to take the little Lou to the ancient arcade there. We had a pretty good time there. At first he was like, yeah, all these games suck, Dad, I got better games at home. And then I explained to him, I was like, hey man, this is where all those games you play now came from. They're direct descendants here. These are like your games' great grandparents. And he pointed out that hanging out with his actual grandparents and great-grandparents is kind of a boring and experience, and he just kind of feels insulted and belittled for being young and not being the same as them. And I tried to explain to him that, sure, yeah, that's what old people do, but old video games they're a little different. That's you can't have Fortnite unless you have Pac-Man, because every game after Pac-Man got a little bit better and better and better. Until there was Fortnite there. And I explained to him that that's what people should be doing. Every generation should be better than the one that came before it. But, the one that comes before it is, becomes stubborn and angry about not being relevant anymore. And, gives a lot of shit to kids it doesn't deserve. And, I felt myself guilty of this too. And we went and got some ice cream. It was a good day. I didn't think being a dad could be this much fun, and wish I didn't wait 7 years to take an active interest in his little developmental cycle there. All right, Journal, I'm gonna go atone for my sins, and I don't know, maybe get a sandwich later. Hey there, it's April 19th, 2022. It's Tuesday. It's Lou here on a Tuesday. It's not Lou's Day today. I know most Tuesdays are usually Lou's days, but not this one. It's too close to Easter and tax day. Don't get me started about that, all right? I'm just waiting for the feds to knock on the door, and then I'm going to tell them, hey, are you detaining me? Because, you have to. What is the nature of your investigation? Okay, I retired my social security number. I rejected it. I don't want it back. I'm not part of your system. You can't make me do it. All right, that's why I didn't pay my taxes, and that's why I'm not going to pay my taxes. Jeez, it's so hard out here to make a living. And then they come and take it away, and then when you tell them no, they just throw you in jail. And then what do you do in jail? You just get free food and everything. So maybe, I don't know, maybe today we should sit down and rethink the option of going to jail as a viable alternative to living in the prison that is our, consumer monstrosity we've completed. All right, I'm not going to lie, people. I've been on some weird websites lately. This happens every year around tax time. Yeah. All right, I'm going to go see if I can walk around a little bit and shake all these things out of my head. Hey, tomorrow's, you know what tomorrow is. All the high school kids are going to smell funny, like around 4:20 in the afternoon, All right, I'm going to go get some pot because, 420 is a holiday that I can get behind. Anybody know a pot dealer? Call the Lou line. I don't want to give you the number for legal reasons, but it's in old episodes. Just call me up and let me know where I can go get some pot. I want like $5 worth. All right, later. Dear Lou's Journal, it's Wednesday, April 20th, 2022 there. I just wanted to write one last entry there about the time I spent with my son at the arcade and stuff. So I got up to the part where we went for ice cream. And that went, as you expect. And then, he kept talking about the video games and all and how different they were and everything. So, I figured, what the hell? I took him out to the toy store and I bought him one of those retro consoles, so you could play like the Mario Brothers and all that, like his old man did. And then maybe we can, have something more in common and stuff. Anyway, he's been playing it like most of the day there, and he finally sat me down and he was like, I was kind of wrong about these old video games, Dad. Some of them are really hard and frustrating and interesting there, and just because they got crappy graphics compared to what I'm looking at now, it doesn't mean that I should be so hasty to judge them. And I was like, that's not how he said it there, Journal. I mean, that's, he said it in his own little kid way that took like 4 times as long. But I was pretty proud of him there. So, anyway, he beat my ass at Nintendo football like 87 times. And, I just rubbed his head and I was like, you're going to be all right, kid. And then I went, had a couple beers with my buddies. So, all right, Journal. It is what it is. I'll see you tomorrow. Hey, everybody. It's April 20th, 2022. It's Wednesday. I want to give a shout out to all the members of the Lou Army that called to hook me up. I spent a little more than $5, but I got what I wanted. But Jesus, what are they doing to the weed these days? All right, I got lollipops, bubblegum, orange juice, cookies, brownies, hard candies, soft candies, gummy bears, Jolly Ranchers. I got pre-rolled cigarettes. I got oils. I got vapes. I need a robotic assistant to help me with half this stuff here. Oof. So, I don't know, is anybody know is 1,500 milligrams a lot? Because that's what I ate like about an hour ago, and so far nothing. I don't know. I mean, are you supposed to feel anything when this kicks in, or? Jesus. Look at my hands there. My thumbs are on. My thumb switch places. What is? Hey, so people, I don't think they're working there. It's just, did Lou get ripped off? Like, how long do you got to wait until these edibles? I gotta go to bed there, people. All right, happy 420 there. Hey, dear Lou's Journal. It's Thursday, April 21st, 2022 there. A couple of days ago, I was kind of feeling weird about improving myself in, in this world that seems intent on destroying everything that everybody does for no discernible reason. I guess just to make itself feel better or whatever. But anyway, that's not my problem to figure out the world. My problem's to figure out Lou, And I got to do that in spite of the world that's going on around me. Because, To use the poor quality of my environment as an excuse not to better myself is, that's what old Lou used to do. And, maybe future Lou will be kind of comfortable with that, but right now, Lou, it's just kind of weird, man. You know what I mean, Journal? The whole world's weird, and I've learned enough to just kind of disturb my existence, but not enough to completely improve it yet, and I guess that's the next step, to apply what I've learned. Yeah, that's gotta be it. I mean, unapplied wisdom is just the same as foolishness. Hey, did I just write a quote there? I don't know. Alright, look, I'm out of pages there, and I've been getting a little too deep lately. I don't know what I'm gonna do, but I'll see you tomorrow. That's for sure there, Journal. See ya. Hey there, how you doing? It's Thursday, April 21st, 2022, and I gotta tell you, people, it turns out that I got a little cocky with the edibles. I mean, I shouldn't have started out at 1,500 milligrams, just taking it right to the face like I did. But I gotta tell you, after this podcast yesterday, I just laid down on the floor there, and before I knew it, it was 10 minutes ago. Yep, I slept like a baby. I slept like a severely drugged up baby. It was like 1,500 milligrams of pot candy is like almost the same as a glass of that see-through blue cough medicine I drank a couple weeks ago. Except it's way more terrifying there. I mean, there was times that I was afraid my soul was in danger of just getting eaten by these shadow monsters. Is this normal? Like, cause I don't know, how's the drug that puts you in touch with shadow monsters on a regular basis supposed to be deemed recreational? I mean, I can see how something like that's medicinal. You know what I mean? My witch doctor talks about stuff like that all the time. But, it's not recreational, It's terrifying. So, here's Lou's tip. Don't overestimate your ability to deal with hallucinogenic substances. Start slow there. I know that's just not my tip. That's what they tell you to do. But take it from me. I didn't listen, and now I'm going to start listening. Maybe, here's today's lesson. Maybe other people know what they're talking about sometimes. All right? Yeah, it's something to think about. Yeah. All right. Let's go test that theory today. Let's meet back tomorrow and see if we found anybody who knows what they're talking about. Later. Hey, dear Lou's Journal, it's Friday, April 22nd, 2022 there. And, April 22nd is a horrible day to my personal history. I don't want to go into the exact nature of the disasters there, because there was quite a few several years apart on the same day for somehow. Probably due to my own negligence. I don't know. Look, the point is there, I used to dread this day for weeks in advance and wallow in it on this day, and then kind of take a couple of days to shake it off there. And this is stuff that's like over a decade old, you know what I mean? But not this year there. This year I woke up and I was like, oh yeah, it's that day. Huh, I wonder why I didn't feel like shit all last week, and how come I haven't been dreading it or whatever. So, yeah, letting go of the past. Yeah, who needs it? You know what I'm saying? Jeez, Journal. Is there no end to the bounty of gifts you had to provide to someone who puts in the effort there? Well, that's not for me to decide. I'm gonna go enjoy my day like it's a regular one, and not not whatever it used to be there. See ya. Hey, happy Friday, April 22nd, 2022 to you. It's Lou here again. I guess they're calling this day Earth Day. It's a holiday to celebrate the Earth, and we're supposed to respond by taking care of it for 1 minute. Earth Day is like Valentine's Day. It's like all year you just take it for granted, and then one year you dress up nice and give each other presents and say, I love you. And then the next day you just go back to screaming at each other and spitting in each other's food when the other person ain't looking. All right? That's the way Earth Day is. What are you going to do? Plant a tree that's going to choke on car exhaust because you live in a city? Maybe you can recycle your trash, and then just have it go into the landfill anyway because the cost of recycling went up because China was like, nah, we ain't doing your shit work no more. You got to do it yourself. And everybody else is like, yeah, landfill is probably fine. Or maybe you bought something that's been silk screened or dyed, and all that wastewater goes right back into the environment and kills a bunch of baby fish. Maybe that's what we did for Earth Day. Look, I'm not saying taking care of the Earth is important. I'm just saying, you know, just if you just stop beating it for one day out of the year, it's not going to get better. All right. So that's your Lou lesson today. Later, I'm going to go, I don't know, chop down a tree. Dear Lou's Journal, Saturday, April 23rd, 2022. I was, I don't read self-help books anymore, like straight up self-help books, but I've been reading a lot of books that help myself there, And, like I'm really into these Zen guys, and I was reading about them the other day, and I found out that some of the oldest Zen schools in ancient China there, great swords in ancient China, by the way, Journal, just as an aside there. But anyway, some of the first Zen schools in ancient China, they would write above the doorway. They would write, "There's no teachers here. There's no students here. There's only Zen here." And that, when I read that just blew my mind there, I mean, every self-help book I pick up is the author is an authority on the subject, and I am just an ignorant peon who needs this person's help. And but in ancient China they were like, "Come on in, I've been doing this for a little bit longer than you, but who the hell knows what's going on here? Welcome, we're gonna figure it out together there." And I wish more things were like that, but shit in one hand and wish in the other, Journal. All right, see you later. Hey everybody, it's Saturday, April 23rd, 2022. How's it going there? It's a beautiful day out, thinking about enjoying myself. It's a wonderful day to be alive. No one ever says, "Oh boy, what a great day to be dead." I don't know, what would that be like when something bad happens? So like you're dead so you get out of it. That's potentially every day, And it's not like we can ask the dead people, "Is this a good day to be dead?" It's not like they can't talk back. It's just that they don't say anything good. You ever talk to a dead person? At least like in the movies, they're all like, "Oh, you got to avenge me and finish my unfinished business, and I left the oven on. You have to go back and turn it off for me, or else I won't be able to rest eternally." And it's just like, come on, dead people. You were annoying when you were alive, and now you got to come back and be invisible and do it. Lou's not. You know what, Lou? Maybe if you laid off the psychedelics there, you wouldn't see so many dead people. Oh, you know what, Lou? Yeah, you make a lot of sense. Let's go, there. Oof. Something's wrong with Lou here, people. You gotta go, let me go check myself in the hospital. Hey, Dear Lou's Journal, Sunday, April 24th, 2022 there. To elaborate on the subject I was writing about yesterday, the no teachers, no students thing. I got to thinking there, and, once again, I was playing Fortnite with little Lou there, and he was telling me about how he doesn't like math, and they're doing times tables, and they're kind of scary, and he's intimidated by them and doesn't get them. And meanwhile, I'm getting headshot like 70 times in a row, and I'm explaining to him, math, I'm just explaining math stuff to him, and he's explaining to me, like, how not to get shot while he's, keeps rezzing me and then healing me up and everything, and it dawned on me there. These are, he might be a kid, but we're playing Fortnite and he knows all about it. So I shouldn't just assume that I know more than him because I'm older. And, there he was, like, good at Fortnite, but bad at math, and asking me about math out there. And, maybe that's what those old Chinese ancient schools were trying to get at there. If you just let it happen there, Journal. Just let it happen. It's easier said than done, I guess. Well, anyway, I'm out of page. I'll see you around. Hey there, everybody. It's Sunday, April 24th, 2022. This is Lou. This is the LouCast. Every day, coming at you with stories and advice and other helpful hints and all these things you need to get through your day with the minimal amount of suffering involved, all right? So I don't like to do this, but every once in a while I got to take some time out to be like, could you please go to louandstu.com there? Just check out some of the cartoons we make. And, if you really want to be a sweetheart, we got this YouTube channel, and I'm trying to get people to subscribe to it, but, people are like, "Oh, what's the address?" And I'm like, "Well, it's youtube.com/ 47 letters that don't spell a word, interspersed with some numbers and punctuation. And I'm not allowed to change that until enough people subscribe. But I can't get enough people to go to it because no one's going to remember it. So, I'm asking you people, maybe you could look deep in your hearts and give back to Lou and just hit that subscribe button. We don't ask a lot. Like I ask you for help with this stuff less than your local NPR station ask for money. So, you got to do something there. I'm trying to keep the advertisers away. That stuff's no good for anybody's soul. All right, I'm going to go, I don't know what I'm going to do. Today's in the unwritten book, and I'm going to go write it later. Hey, dear Lou's Journal. It's Monday, April 25th there, 2022 still. I was thinking about all the stuff I learned from these crazy Zen guys versus all the stuff I learned from these douchebag self-help people. And, the self-help people, like I said, the whole thing's built around me being an unpolished turd there that needs this expert's help to better myself. And I gotta buy all these things and read these books and use these special words and like find my love language and all that crap. But the Zen stuff is just like, hey, you're just a confused idiot, and if you just stop trying to figure things out and observe the way the world is, then you'll start to get it there. And no one really knows how to do that for you. So here's some things that have helped other people figure that out. And that just seems to be a better way to go about it there, Journal. All right, I'm out of page. I guess I'm gonna go do my, I'm gonna meditate, but I'm gonna get a couple beers first. It helps the process. All right, I'll see you around. Hey there, Lou Heads. It's April 25th, 2022. It's Monday again, and yesterday I was out to lunch, me and Stu, just having lunch together. Sitting there, we sit down at the diner table, and, there's a little thing of lemons on there, and we get some water. We didn't ask for it, just automatically comes. And there's some sugar there for people who like putting that in coffee and tea. And Lou's staring at the menu, and he stares at the table, and he's staring at the menu again. And I ask him, like, yo, what's going on in there? What's going on in there, Stu? And he just said, he's like, we got a glass of water here, and we got a little bucket of lemons here, and we got some sugar here. And if you add them all up, what do you get? And I'm like, yeah, that's your classic lemonade recipe there. Yeah, and then Stu's like, look at the menu. And we look at, lemonade is 45 cents a drop. But all the components of it are just free, sitting on the table there. We didn't know what to do with this information, but it does seem odd that, all the parts are just laying all around us, and until they put them together, no one tries to sell them to you. But, I bet if we made our own lemonade at that table and then tried to sell it to the restaurant, they would have got real mad at us. So, yeah, we just got up and left. We can't eat amid that, cognitive dissonance like that. So, yeah, we just ate some more beans behind the dumpster out back at the restaurant. It wasn't a real good dumpster. I mean, some of them are better than others, But anyway, that's what we did, All right. So I guess this counts as a podcast. Okay. I'll see you tomorrow there. We'll have a better podcast. All right. Later. Hey, dear Lou's Journal there. It's Tuesday, April 26th, 2022. Yeah, my doctor's appointment is today there. And I gotta say, my fear of the unknown is in fifth gear here. It's a little weird feeling. I haven't been to the doctor in such a long time. I kind of don't know what to expect. And in my head, the doctor has become this kind of authority figure, capable of shaming me and yelling at me for things that aren't really, his domain to do so about. And, I'm pretty sure that that's not how it's going to go. I'm going to a doctor, not to the principal's office there, Journal. I just wanted to make a note of, I thought it was pretty strange that this is what my mind chose to do with this experience here. All right, I'm out of page, and I'm going to go get ready for, the big day here. Let's see what happens. I'll tell you all about it tomorrow. See you, Journal. All right there, everybody. It's Tuesday, April 26th. Yeah, it's another LouDigest. It's another fine spring day there for everybody's having, I hope. Listen, got some exciting news about the LouDigest there. We're a real podcast now. That's right. Right in your Apple Podcast app. All right? Maybe it's on Spotify. I don't know. I haven't checked yet. It's definitely on Pocket Cast and Podbean and Apple Podcast there. Every day, you get Dear Lou's Journal and the LouDigest crammed right in your podcast feed. You can listen to us before Planet Money there. You just put us right in. Boom, LouDigest. Bam, Planet Money. Bam, Dear Lou's Journal. Boom, Mark Maron or, Joe Rogan, Duncan Trussell. I don't know who you listen to. Bill Burr, maybe. Don't put us too close to Bill Burr there. Yeah, all right. Anyway, look, you go to LouCastExperience.podbean.com and you can find out everything you need to know about the new podcast, the real podcast, the world's first and only cartoon podcast there. All right? That's Lou, shaking it up the paradigms, ships and things. All right? Changing the market. All right, there. I'll see you tomorrow. Hey, Wednesday, April 27th there. Hey, Journal, how's it going today? So the big doctor's appointment was yesterday, and, when I told him that I was afraid I was dying of some terrible disease that had no symptoms and can strike at any time, and, I hadn't been to the doctor in a while, he just, he looked me over and he said, you got a couple warts and some weird freckles, but they're fine. I'll freeze your warts off for you if you want, And I'm like, that's it there? All right. I guess I'm here, so freeze off everything you can. And then he did, and then I felt this crazy sense of relief there, Journal. And he wasn't like this authoritarian, monster that my brain had tried to make him into before I even met him. He was just like a regular guy that happened to be a doctor. So, boy, it's an endless variety of ways the human mind tries to lead itself astray there. Oh, boy. All right, guess I'm gonna go. I'm gonna go be vigilant in my thoughts today. I'll see you, Journal. All right, there. Happy Wednesday, April 27th to you. Lou here, LouDigest doing it. Feeling that wide in distribution there. It just, like I told you yesterday, I'm not gonna mention it all the time, but I'm still pretty excited there. We're a real podcast now. Yep, world's first cartoon podcast, breaking barriers and everything. LouDigest. Who would have thought, huh? We came so long in these 5 months there. We got like 7 listeners. It's pretty good. Yeah. So look, it's Wednesday, and this bar down the street, they're doing this thing called Wet Wednesday, where you sit out back and smash beers, and for 10 minutes every hour, they just turn on all these lawn sprinklers, and everybody gets soaked. It doesn't sound like a good time, but I'm gonna go see how it goes. Stu's going, Stu 2's there, and I don't know, maybe the wives will show up. Who knows? All right. That's hey, subscribe on open up your Apple podcast thing and just subscribe up to the LouDigest experience. And all right, see ya. Hey, Dear Lou's Journal. It's Thursday, April 28th, 2022 there. And I was thinking about how now that I'm officially healthy, for the time being, and all my other needs are being met, like money's not an issue there for now, and the family things holding together. I got still hanging out with the kid there. He's starting to realize why I didn't spend a lot of time with him, but I'm still enjoying spending some time with him. It's a balance there, Journal. I'm working on balancing things now, I guess. Is that what comes after fears? It's not like I'm devoid of fears there, Journal. It's just there's really nothing to be afraid of at the moment, and my body's kind of like, all right, I guess there's nothing to be afraid of here, so let's instead of finding something else, let's just enjoy this state of What's that called when you're not expecting anything to go wrong? I haven't been here in such a long time. I forget what it's called. But anyway, that feeling there, Journal. That's I'm gonna go enjoy that today. Not feeling like there's an anvil over my head ready to fall. All right, see you there. Yeah, hey there. It's Lou, and can you really believe it's April 28th already? And a Thursday too, at that? We're running out of April, people. Just went away there, vanished like a dream upon the waking there. You know what else vanished like a dream upon the waking? Any interest I had in that Wet Wednesday garbage. I don't know why I got so excited about that. I mean, when you say like, hey, come on, let's have some drinks, and every once in a while these lawn sprinklers go on and everybody gets soaked. It sounds like it could be fun, maybe not, but something like you might want to go check out. Don't bother. All right, just drink in the shower. It's far more dignified than what happened there. I don't even know if they're going to do it next week, but you didn't miss anything there. So let that be today's lesson there. Manage your expectations and maybe try not to get so excited about something you haven't done yet because you're just like projecting all over there. All right, enjoy the rest of your day if you can. See ya. Hey, dear Loose Journal. It's, Friday, April 29th, 2022 there. Another month down the drain there. Jeez. It's, I'm going on like 23 hours there of not having a nagging worry in the back of my brain about, blowing up in a nuclear war or dying of some strange disease or, getting kicked out of the house or whatever. It's, I could get used to this kind of inner calmness there. Maybe this is the beginnings of, what I keep reading about, this inner freedom thing, where you just, I guess it means you're just not afraid of your own thoughts and you don't let them boss you around anymore. Who knows? This could be just a phase like that last time I had all that inner peace and then it went away at the gas station or something. Anyway, today's a puzzle there, Journal, and I don't really feel like doing a puzzle today, so I'm going to take a nap or something. See ya. Hey there, everybody. It's Friday, April 29th, 2022. This is the LouDigest for April 29th, 2022 there. It's also Duke Ellington's birthday there. So he's dead. So, happy birthday anyway, though. He's one of the greats there. Who knows where music will be if we didn't have people like him there making it up for us there. You know what Lou's sick of today? Inflation. All right? Everything's getting completely out of hand with the prices there, and I quit my job to be a cartoon empire king, and so my wife quit her job, and she's making things on Etsy now, but they're like everybody's raising their fees because everything's so expensive and people don't have any money, so the price of everything's going up, and it's like this endless loop that always leads to disaster. But right now we're just raising fees and everything. Yeah. She's got to pay like 60% now on she sells farts in jars there on Etsy. They're trying to clamp down on that too, but so far they were still in business. But it might not be worth it. She might have to go private. I told her to get her own podcast or something. Maybe that would help. So all right, we're gonna get out of here. I want you to subscribe to the podcast if if you're that kind of person. That's a choice for you. If not, watch your Lou Tunes, whatever. I'm not here to tell you what to do. All right, there. See ya. Hey, dear Loose Journal. It's Saturday, April 30th, 2022 there. Tomorrow's May. Huh. Well, what are you going to do? I mean, if you're going to count days, they're just going to keep moving forward, I guess. That's time for you. Yeah, the other day I was out there having a couple beers at the bar, and the music was really loud, and it was kind of getting on my nerves there, Journal, which, I'm not really known to become mad at loud music, you know what I mean? But, yeah, it just started really irritating me, and I started to think, Lou, you're getting old there. Now the music is bothering you, Lou. You're just an old man with your creaky knees and your loud music hating ways there. Why don't you just start putting ice in your beer and give up there? And then I was like, hey there, brain. No. There's really nothing wrong with loud music, but there's something wrong with this music being loud because this music absolutely sucks, Journal. It was, whoever was working the jukebox really didn't care about putting quality tunes in the air. And so we had to put up with really loud, shitty music. And, and then, Journal, I realized that not liking loud music because it was shitty music is different than not liking loud music because it's loud music. And there's nothing to do with how old I am there. So, I don't know, did my brain try to give me something else to constantly obsess with and, make a problem out of? And I just headed it off there? Or is this just a normal byproduct of increased self-awareness brought about by, introspection and meditation? I'll never know. Have a good day, Journal. Hey there, it's Saturday, April 30th, 2022. This is the LouDigest. How you doing? Still feeling the pangs of the inflationary process there and the impending collapse of our economic and social system. Yep. Freedom took another blow today. Eleanor's fart in a jar store was shut down on Etsy. They said it's not something they want to be affiliated with anymore, but... yeah, that was like 75% of our household income there, people. I can't go back to making airplanes, and this podcast is costing me $40 a month there. So I don't know. I'm gonna figure it out there. Maybe I'll Airbnb my basement or something. Everybody wants to stay with the podcast. Maybe you can help out with the episodes or whatever. Maurice, look into Airbnb. All right, I gotta go think of some business ideas. You can't, I'm just down, I'm not out. All right, see you people.